Okay, so at this point in our Ayurvedic August adventure, you might be thinking to yourself, okay, Molly, Ayurvedic clock, that's all neat information. What does that have to do with burnout? I'm gonna put it all together for you right now. So, one of the main things that leads to experiencing burnout is feeling like what we are doing doesn't have a purpose or it doesn't have meaning. Like we're just going through the motions and it's not quite working out and there's no appreciation, and why bother? So when we look at the Ayurvedic clock, we can start to see how maybe there are activities that fall within certain points in our day that when we are fighting against the nature of our energy at that time, it's gonna feel like what we're doing is pointless. So let's say that you are a new mom at home with a baby, and everybody tells you, sleep when the baby sleeps. So every day when you put the baby down for a nap at about 12:30, you try and lay down, only to discover you can't fall asleep, your mind is too active, you're not getting any rest, and all you can think about are all the things you're not doing. Oh, well, maybe that's because the idea of sleep when the baby sleeps doesn't work during the most active time of your day. Of course, your brain's going to be active. Of course, it's going to have a harder time settling down. Of course, it's going to be fixated on tasks because that's during our pitta time when we're very task oriented. So there's nothing wrong with you if you can't sleep when the baby sleeps. It's that you're working against the nature of that time. Now, that doesn't mean you shouldn't try and sleep when you're tired. It just means that you might need to take some more things into account, like having some wind down time, maybe doing some things that shift your energy out of its natural state. Or maybe it's getting the baby on a different schedule. And let's try for nap time around kappa time. That's a good time to nap. Likewise, if you're at work and you spend the first half of your day, which is going to be probably kappa and pitta time, racing around, driving to different work sites, focusing on 10 million different things, and then late in the afternoon you come back to your office during vata time and you're supposed to sit down and write reports. And you're feeling like your job satisfaction is plummeting. It might not be that you hate your job. It might be that when normally you would want to sit down and relax, work on one thing at a time, be focused on tasks. You're doing something else. You're running around. Well, vata time is our movement time. That's when we want to be running around. So if we've spent all of our good, solid, settle down and do the thing time to run around, and then once we hit run around time, it's, well, now you have to sit down and write a report. Your energy's not there. Your brain's not there. So some of these things, it's a matter of shifting around your schedule to feel more effective at what you're already doing. And when we feel more effective at what we're doing, it's easier to feel like what we're doing has purpose and meaning. So that's how the Ayurvedic clock applies to how we try and deal and manage with burnout. So any questions that you have, drop them in the comments. Let's have a discussion about this. How do we reorganize our lives to take into account our energy so that we feel like what we're doing matches our goals?